Good morning. Good morning, Serafina. Good morning, Elaine. How are you guys doing today? I'm a little bit tired. I was awake till nearly 5 in the morning. My alarm's normally set for 8. It is now 9. Yeah, I'm very low energy today. My light is in the wrong position. That's better. Hi. It's a slow morning for me. I have cafe mocha because it's just one of those mornings. Yeah. It's a slow start to the day. I hope you two are doing well. Oh, I just saw your good morning reaction in Skill Tree. That's really sweet. I'm still waking up. I have to go let Neff and Necromancer know that we're online. Maybe I'll invite my brother too. I don't think he knows when I stream, but he also works. Good morning, Mio. Cafe Mocha is amazing. Oh, my avatar is like trying to take off here. It's a slow morning. I did a little bit of work last night on the pants. A bit tired after work. Well, I'm bringing the tired energy this morning. If you fall asleep while listening to me, because I'm just so slow this morning, I don't mind if you fall asleep. It's okay. It's like a nap stream. Oh, coffee. I fed the cats already. I got fed 20 minutes early, so I just gotta go to make sure to let Mathis out. God, my avatar's having such a struggle today. I look like I'm just eye rolling everything. My eyes rolling back in my head like, ugh. Oh my god, what is happening? Let me adjust here. What's he doing? Okay. He's looking a bit better now. I just had to sit straighter myself. Seraphine, if you get ads, let me know. Then I'll pause what I'm saying. There's probably going to be very little work done today. It's probably going to be more chatting than drawing. You've listened to my stream in order to quiet your mind and sleep. Well, that is... I am so glad that I could bring that energy. I want to be the like morning, chill vibes, but still energy person for the people in the Eastern Seaboard. But like, I want to be chill enough for the people who also work nights. Hello, Fantasy. How are you today? I'm very slow today. So it's gonna be really chill. I got a lot done on this piece yesterday in chat or on stream. Yeah. It's one of those mornings. Words are hard. So maybe my body is just rebelling. It's like, no, you didn't do enough chatting yesterday, so now you have to be tired. You're not having a great day. I'm sorry, I hope your day becomes better from here on out. You're still here, and that's what matters. And we're all here to support you too. One day at a time. And if you need to talk, the regulars are always around. Most of the time, we try to be. You know what? I have to do a lot of cleaning and housework today too. So we're in the same boat. My roommate's parents are gonna be visiting tomorrow and maybe a little bit more over the weekend. And her mom is kind of type A. And she will say things for the state of our apartment, even though it's pretty okay. The common space basically belongs to the cats. And you can tell that humans don't inhabit it very often. We never have anybody over. So we're like, what's the point? It's for the cats. It's kind of like letting something go to the dogs, right? Yeah, so it belongs to the little tiny fuzzy hell beasts. I found another tack in the cat bed this morning. I'm just gonna have to take the tacks away. They're like 6 feet in the air, and somehow they're still fucking getting them. Yeah, 10k points. Oh god. I just have cafe mocha this morning, and I am nursing it right now. I do have to let Mathis out of his carrier, so I'm gonna step away for a second. Tesla, where are you, Nugget? I bet you haven't eaten half of your food, and you're a half-sized cat. But I worry about you. You're looking thin, but you haven't lost any weight, so just a small. Alright. Mathis is free from his carrier. Oh, apparently I was just sleeping there for a moment. Oh, stupid bots. Jesus. They're relentless. Do they even make any money? Like, it's such a waste of time for them to come here. They could be bothering someone else. Cause I'm all of my money is going to LARP. I ain't got money to buy viewers, and I have too much self-respect. Yeah, I would rather earn my viewers properly by them just enjoying my content. NB, good morning. I stopped doing impression-sized career in Monster Hunter. Yes, apparently I was just unconscious a moment while I freed Mathis from his carrier and encouraged Tesla to consume more of his breakfast. Because he only eats about half the amount of kibble as the other cats. And he hasn't lost any weight. And I think it's just because the other three are huge cats that Tesla's looking a little thin, and I'm just a little worried about him because Atlas looked really thin before he passed away, so I'm like paranoid. I guess it's trauma. I'm like, Tesla, you need to get fat. I feel bad. But, like, he's a grazer cat. If I left food out for him, he would never pester me for food. He eats until he's full or satiated, and then he doesn't eat anymore. But the other cats, we have to limit what they get because they're not only big cats, but they are hungry beans. They will eat everything. Which is why we got them the little silver vine sticks the other day, and they love them. Less things have been destroyed in the following day since we got them. But they're still after the tax on the little bulletin board I have by the door. It's just, I have to... Yes, for the LARPs, for Dentronia, I have to cover those tacks in no chew, but then, like, I won't use the tacks either. Not that they ever get used, but they were more decoration because they're, like, shaped like little flowers. But they're, like, rubber, so they look very 2000s. They were size. And I was like, well, we have these, we might as well use them. I've got this cool looking, like, retro speech bubble foam bulletin board thing that's like lime green. Good morning, Necromancer. We're having a slow day. You boop the snoot. It's the snoot that gets booped, like the droop snoot. This is the boop snoot. See, this is what I mean. I want to be the level of energy that for the people who need to sleep because they're getting off night shift, they can have that level of calm, but also enough energy for the people just waking up that they can have something that's not too high energy. And this is the kind of vibes that I exist by. I am in this limbo space. I enjoy the Zen. Speaking of Zen, it's time for me to take my medicine because I haven't done that yet, and that's very important. If I don't, bad things happen. The natural, like, demon instincts in me arise. I go back to my primal genes and I become an angry demon. Because this Twinkybus's brain is a little bit broken. If you people need to take your magic maracas, that's what my pills sound like. They sound like tiny maracas when I shake them. So if you need to take your little magic maracas to have a little dance and feel good, make sure you take them because they're very important. Slow days are good. Look, I got a lot done yesterday on this piece. Like, we lined the hair and we finished the shoes, and I did more details on the shoes last night when I couldn't sleep. Put a line in the pants. I'm still working on some details in the pants. Yeah. I was just making up for it. For those of you who just came in, I was awake till about 5 in the morning. My alarm goes off at 8, and I pushed it back to 9. I opened my eyes just long enough, and by eyes I mean only one, to push it back for an hour. And when my alarm went off, I rolled out of bed, I turned on OBS, and I hit start streaming. That's the kind of slow day we're having. You're amazing too, Fantasy. Don't you forget that. We are all warriors here. Some of us are just cozy warriors. It's chill vibes and friendship only. Oh my god, the traffic noise is atrocious today. Hold on a second. Oh. God, it's so loud out there. That's better, but now I don't have fresh air coming in. I wish I lived in a quiet neighborhood and not next to, like, the loudest street we have in our city. But I can't afford to. Unless our economy crashes and all the companies that own all the properties end up crashing and burning too. You don't feel amazing? You feel it more like a deshuffled mess? Well, deshuffled is organized. But I think you mean more like a shuffled mess. But that's okay, because messes can be organized messes too. I live in an organized mess. I know where all of my mess is, and whenever I clean my mess, that's when I lose everything. Yeah, we're all messed up. But that's okay. The world needs disorganized, shuffled messes. Necromancer's definitely an organized mess. He's got his shit together. He's actually, like, got a life. I don't know about the rest of us. This is my life. I look forward every day now to getting up and streaming and talking to you guys. It's actually really made me very happy. I feel a little less lonely doing this. It's funny how, like, we're so connected in this world, yet we can still be so lonely. And streaming has really helped with that. I like the way my hair thingies flow, so I'm just I am so tired. We can be organized messes. We can be disorganized messes. We can be shuffled, deshuffled. We can feel like we're not fantastic, but we're still fantastic. Fantasy is fantastic. And you can't have fantasy without fan. And I'm a fan of fantasy. I need a just chatting screen, don't I? Today would be a great day for a just chatting screen. Clean clothes are the best. So, good job, Fantasy. If I had a soundboard, I would give you the little clappies and little quacks. Meh. It's the best you get, and good job. You can do it. I have lots of cleaning today. I might even sew the couch back up. Might being the operative word. I've only been planning to do it for about 8 years. It's never gonna get done. It's never gonna get done. It might get done. I might be feeling up to doing it later. And my roommate will be shocked. And then I'll put the couch up for sale on Kijiji. Someone can buy the couch because we never use it. And it's kind of broken anyways. It's a nice couch. It's just... There's a hide-a-bed in it. And it's kind of broken-ish. At least we think it's broken. And everybody who sleeps on it says it's the bed from hell. And that the couch itself is more comfortable. We had a friend who always stayed over at our place during college. And he always slept over and be like, Necromancer, what have you done?
Necromancer Dark has donated towards a gift.
Thank you. Again? Bro!
Necromancer Dark has donated towards a gift.
Necromancer, what have you done? What have you done?
A gift was funded.
Hello? You know...
A gift was funded.
Hold on, let me read what you just said. What came to mind when talking about having a life? Of course, it's everyone's that has their life together. Probably a couple of lives. Sorry. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, wow. Oh man, that was great. Sorry, I'm gonna be laughing about that for like an hour now. That's where my brain is. And Necromancer, thank you so much. It doesn't show me what it was, but thank you. Now to continue the story, I have a story about when my roommate first moved in with me. Her parents took us to IKEA, and I picked up a couple of things for myself while we were there. And they tried to buy things for me. They're like, no, we'll get it, and I'm like, no, it's okay. I'll get it myself. I'm independent, and I have no way to reciprocate. And I literally took my stuff and literally ran away from them to go pay for it myself. So having this throne thing set up and allowing people to buy stuff for me or fun things for me is like, it's difficult to accept that, and Necromancer just keeps spoiling me, and I don't know how I feel about that. But thank you so much. It's difficult for me to accept that's a thing that people want to do, and that people will give me their money or give me gifts in exchange for money. This is how commerce works. You broke my brain again. It was on shoestrings today. Thank you. Thank you. A million thank yous. I will go see what was funded in a moment. There's a hydrate and a streech. So, first of all, I'm gonna rub this cat hair off my face, and then I'm gonna hydrate by way of cafe mocha, which is kind of the opposite of hydration, because caffeine is a diuretic. So, this is a wake-up juice. I mean, and we're gonna streech, but we're gonna be careful of our sore arm, because that usually just throws me off for a while. So we're gonna just streech. Everybody else, make sure you streech and hydrate too. These reminders are also for you. There we go. The streech is good. I have to open up my door and put Tesla's food away. So my avatar is gonna do something. Ow! What is it doing? Oh, God. I look totally perturbed, but what is happening? Hello, kittens. I open up my door and it's just a cloud of cats. Okay. That was a funny pose there. Necromancer is a good bean. You're all good beans. We're all good beans. That stretch woke me up a little bit. Ow! Oh, God, I wish I knew what was wrong with my arm. Soon. It's the 26th. So next Wednesday, needless to say, I don't think we'll be streaming that day. I don't know where my note is that has the date on it. Actually, it's probably like a smart person maybe wrote it on the requisition. No. I was not a smart person. I, in fact, was not a smart twinkibus. Sorry, just rearranging these here. I've written it down somewhere, very nearby. I know that I have. I'll just call them and find out. They'll probably send me an email as well. They've got it on file. I know for a fact that I wrote it down. It just depends on which piece of paper that's on. Yes, today's the 26th. I've got an appointment on the 2nd that is for my arm. Is it on this sheet? Nope, it's not on that sheet. Anyways, my desk is chaos, as you would expect. I've written it down somewhere. Where, I don't know. I thought I was smart and wrote it down on the requisition. Maybe if I unfold the requisition the rest of the way. No, my appointment's on the 2nd. And I know that for sure because I've been lamenting about it since the day it was confirmed, because that was back in mid-January. So I've been in pain a lot for a long time. The pain returned in mid-December, about the time that Necromancer first commissioned me. It was just prior to that, actually. And welcome back, Aline. So it's an old injury, but it feels different than it did before. So I'm not sure if something's changed or if it's just because I'm, like 20 years older. It's not your fault, Necromancer. The pain was there before you commissioned me. This is why the art takes a long time, because I am in a lot of pain when it happens, and I don't know what specifically is wrong, so I can't pick out exercises, and I can't go to physio until it's figured out. I just hope I don't have what someone else's friends, like some friend's dad has, where like he has like a bone cancer and his upper arm broke while he was shoveling snow because of the cancer. And that's how they found the cancer, is because his arm was in so much pain that they went and gave him an x-ray, because they're like, oh, that's kind of weird, we're going to give you an ultrasound and an x-ray and stuff. And they found out that he had bone cancer in his upper arm. Yep. And that has left me worried. I'm like, is that what's happening? Is that why the pain is different from what I remember? Do I also have bone cancer in my upper arm? Paranoia. Like a good demon, I'm getting it checked. It's just taking a long time because the Conservative Premier of Ontario has cut back on healthcare funding. So, not only do only 3 of the ultrasound clinics in my area do this particular scan, but they also have to rotate being open amongst all of the other clinics in the area week to week. So they're closed quite often in order to maintain all of the clinics in the area because of budget cuts. Because our premier wants to privatize everything because he's a Trump fan. And people still voted for him. And I will not understand their logic. They're like, oh, he's wearing that Canada is not for sale hat, and he's railing against Trump. And I'm like, he's doing the bare minimum, right? All of our premiers and parties would have done the same thing. Yeah, don't make hats. When people start wearing hats with their political beliefs on it, like, shit gets bad. So, yeah, a lot of our clinics have to rotate being open, which is why it takes 2 months or more for me to get this one particular scan, because it's not done frequently, and therefore only 3 of the 6 clinics in the area that do ultrasounds can do it. So I'm already at 50% capacity with the options, and then I'm also on that rotation problem. Is that all it takes to convince everyone to give me power, or wear a hat with something they like on it? Yeah, apparently. People like it when you wear your politics on your head. But enough of that. I do like the Canada is not for sale. I want to make a sticker pack for one for Canada, one for Denmark and Greenland, and one for Panama, and one for Mexico, as like solidarity thing, and sell them together. Hang on, need to run to the hat store. Yeah, let's bring up one of the sticker packs that I've done before. Here in this folder, I do have mugs that I sell on Zazzle, but I think I might take them off of Zazzle. Because Zazzle has this thing where you have to put up designs regularly in order to have them not take your balance away. It's really dumb. Let's see. Oh, hold on a sec. I think we can do that. And then I should be able to do that. So, the little stars and the cauldron are stickers that I've made for a particular sticker set that I want to sell. I have a Cameo, and I'm just struggling with the printer. The printer is always having problems. I got my own printer, and straight out of the box, it wouldn't print with any form of saturation. And no matter what I do to the settings, it still won't print with saturation. So everything's just kind of dull. It's supposed to be one of the best printers for artists. I did a lot of research, and then like 3 months after I got the printer, reviews started coming out more that said this printer is garbage. And now I'm stuck with this printer. So that printer is only for office work, shipping labels, etc. And once I use up the ink in that printer, I'm gonna sell the printer to someone else for like $10, and they can use it for office work and stuff, because that's all it's good for. And I will be doing more research then on a better printer. But this is one of the mug designs that I made. And the only brew I need is coffee. I also have one for tea. So that's the mug. Let's see, the other one is the tea one. It was looking a little empty, so I put a little like tea bag thing here. Yeah, it's possible that I did get a defective one, and I have a technology curse. I swear. It's so frustrating because a lot of the times I'll buy a piece of technology and right out the gate I'll have to return it and get a new version of it. I teabag the tea. It's bag tea. This is the sticker set. Hold on, let's turn on the paper layer. We'll zoom in a little bit. That's the sticker sheet, guys. This is what initially I wanted to do for artwork stuff before I started streaming. So, yep. I have a couple of other sheets in the works. But yeah, the idea is to have like a certain number of stickers per sheet. Each of them will have a little, like 10 or 12 stickers like the stars. So you get a variety of sizes and shapes and a couple little things that are duplicates, like the potion bottles. They're duplicates, but the ones with potions in them are just different. You know, one's purple, one's yellow. But it all stemmed around that one in the middle with the big cauldron. So like each sheet's supposed to have like a statement sticker, and then a whole bunch of other little ones that you can use. And then I also want to offer sticker sheets that's just a big sheet of all the little stars. And like this one, hold on. This is another one in the works, is the autumn sheet. It's very Canadian Thanksgiving-y. I'm trying to zoom into like a reasonable size. And the paper is not light right now. So yeah. Do you like my turkey? That statement sticker is kind of a weird one. But also somehow looks tasty. Hydrate! Hydrate or dihydrate. But yeah, if you like this sheet, there's all the little acorns or the little tiny stickers, and then the duplicates are like the leaves and the candles. This one is unfinished, so the shading is different. I need to pull in more of that shading style from the other sheet. And just finish this one in general. But this particular sheet, there's something off about it still, and still working on it. I do like the pine cones though. And the mushrooms. Fungus is my favorite food group, but don't eat those mushrooms. You'll die. Those are cute mushrooms though. But yeah, initially, like, I was going to sell stickers. And that was going to be my starter product for my shop, Lagruna Apothecary and Magical Sundries. My snoot has been booped. It's the boop snoot. It's the snoot that gets booped. That's just what's gonna happen now. Every time you say boop the snoot, Neff, it just reminds me of the droop snoot. I'll die if I eat any mushroom? No. Fungus is a magical category of food. There's so many flavors and textures. All that umami. I'm gonna do a mushroom sheet. Wouldn't that be awesome? I think we should do a mushroom sheet. I'm gonna like research a whole bunch of mushrooms. I did some drawings of mushrooms. Did I take a photo of those in my sketchbook? Let's see. No, I didn't. But I was actually initially drawing all of the whatchamacallits, the stickers on paper. This is the breakfast sheet that I was working on. Just making ideas. They get they definitely get heavy editing when I drag them in to and finalize them. Let's see, and then we have vegetables, just various vegetables. Everything's at an angle, so it's kind of stretched out. And these are all just sketches, so like there's no particular order of things. This incoming one is one of my favorites, though. And I would really like to do this particular one. This is the cafe sheet, at least pieces for the cafe sheet. I don't know how much I'm cutting off on this. Yeah. I need something that overlays onto my screen so that I can see easily in the program what you guys are seeing. I don't think art's getting done today. It's just chat. But we're showing art, so it's still art and chat. I really like drawing food. Put tape on my monitor? No. That would, like, washi tape might be okay. It's art adjacent, yes. But yes, I really like drawing food. I'm particularly good at drawing food. And so these are just some ideas for what could be on the sticker sheet. I think the cream puff, the sandwich, and the croissant are my favorites. And like ideas for like the tiny stickers were just like coffee beans or maybe like cookies or something. I think having a bunch of cookies would be cute. The parfait turned out pretty well too, though. But like, I'll take a drawing pad with me when I go to visit my parents, and while I'm on the train, I'll either write on my laptop, which is on its last legs. It uses 100% of its CPU to actually run Windows, so it's not in good shape. Oh, I gotta rub my eye. I'll either write on my laptop, or I will use this little drawing pad to draw things. Some other things that I want to digitize and sell as prints. I have so many things open here. Are these little art cards that I used to draw with Christine when we still lived in the same city. These are really cute. The first one I ever did was the taiyaki, but I think the Halloween one turned out the best. Use 100% of your CPU to run as well. Yeah, I think I was at 100% just to function. I think I'm down to about 93% now. So I have a little bit more computational power to do some things, which is mostly just share pictures. But yes, I want to digitize these eventually. Clean them up a bit, and do my painterly style. These are done with, what are they called? Watercolor pencils on postcard style art cards. I love the little ghosty. He's so adorable. I just want to draw him everywhere. He's so cute. And the watermelon. The little ghost and the little watermelon make me very happy. The watermelon's like, what am I even? Ah! But you can see I really messed up the popsicle. I didn't quite get the right colors, and it just ruined it, so I never finished it. Let's close a bunch of these here, because they don't need to be open. I don't know why Clip Studio does this thing, like if you zoom in on anything, or like you change a layer, or the picture just exists, it's like, oh, you want to save this? Like you haven't done anything to it. There's Necromancer's painting. We haven't done anything to that. Back to this. What else have we got? Before Lagruna, I was also designing little cards. And I actually have a registered business called Meow Mart. Necromancer is tired. I'm bringing the tired vibes today. So I was trying to make these little like collectible art cards. This is one of my characters. He doesn't have a name yet. Let's see. Of course, I'll have to show you the original drawings for the magic sheet. So that's the original concept for the magic sheet. So you can see I have a process for designing these things. They have their own charm when they're hand drawn too. Poor Necromancer is sleepy. I have not checked my throne, Necromancer. What did you fund? Necromancer, that's a lot, Necromancer, thank you. Conquest is going to be interesting this year. Oh my god, I have so many things open. It's funny how we seem to always have the same schedule. You didn't sleep much. I got very little as well. And yes, I have lots of drawing to do. So much drawing. But yes, I actually have a registered business with Ontario and Canada that's called Meow Mart. MEAU, like my emotes. And I was originally designing a little character that went with everything called Meow Meow. That's why the emotes are called Meow Motes, and that's why the shop is called Meow Mart. Because we have Meow Meow, really bad designs in Meow Meow. We're just gonna hide those top ones because they're awful. But yes, they're all based on my cat Tesla, who has like little pantaloon back legs and his front legs are all janky and he's kind of misshapen. And he has this look about him. And the best way to describe that look is every time he blinks, it's a whole new world. And so I thought making him have these little professions and having these little costumes to go with each one, and then those would also be on the sticker sheets, but I didn't have room on the magic sticker sheet. I drew these after I drew the first magic sticker sheet, and I was like, oh, I could put Meow Meow on there because they were all going to be sold under Meow Mart, but Lagruna is a little bit more professional, so Meow Mart is reserved for derp cats and all of my silliness. And Lagruna is the more professional side. The apothecary and magical sundry. Yes, he does kind of have an owlish expression, doesn't he? The apothecary and magical sundries has two lines. It has the apothecary, which is all of the food safe, body safe stuff like spice mixes, teas, soaps, etc. And then the magical sundries is everything else. Stuff that is not safe for consumption. So that would be like the magic potion bottles that I have shown to most of you. that come with a little collectible art card that has lore of the ingredient written on it. So those are the cute meows. And we're just gonna, I'll let you see the creepy ones. We're just gonna get rid of those. Yeah. So if you have suggestions for themes, I have a camping one as well. And that's what kind of inspired the camping chibi that I was doing, is that previous attempt at a sheet of camping themed stickers. The tent turned out very well, and so did the log with the accent. The rest of it is just kind of But that's what iterative design is for. I'm trying to find the other thing that I did art of. I had a previous chibi style too that I might try to bring back. Rotate this way. Oops, too far. And we'll zoom in a bit. Oh dear. Okay, I think this is very hard to do. I should have just rotated the canvas instead of the picture. Or rotated the picture instead of the canvas. There we go. But I was drawing various characters of mine in this other chibi style. So we have Zul'Zaheen, Icarus, Xanthias, Lagoon, Starcatcher, Valkyrie, her name used to be Melody, and then the witch called Half-Baked. Oh no, Star Trek Online's down! Whatever shall you do? Interact. You must be here! But yes, there's a reason why I call Tesla a meowl sometimes, because he's like a cat owl. The three on the bottom are witches from my novel. Hydrate! Caffeinate, in this case. My drink has gone tepid. But I won't microwave coffee. That is a sin. I will drink it cold before I microwave it. On a streech, too. Ah, that feels good. Neff making sure we get our stitches in. Oh, gotta be careful with the arm. Oh, good lord. That really wakes you up, though. Everybody make sure you stretch. There we go. We're stretched. Whoa, cats! Cats! Hi, Mel. Hi, River. How are you two? Whoa, they're playful. They're very hyper right now. River's walking away, his tail's just like straight up. Let's just do a little scribble here. Like his tail is just like this. He's just walking around. This is little cat butt. And his tail is just whoop. Cat butt. He's a very happy cat. Wow, I might actually have to save that. We're gonna save a copy of that. There. We'll just save that as illustration, and we'll draw that cat later. What have I done? Drew a sketch of a cat butt, and I'm like, yep, this we have to take and save and keep. I'm trying to find one of my files. I don't know why this picture is not in here, because it should be. I hope it didn't get lost when I had a hard drive error. Yeah, it seems to be missing. Ah, but I did have a picture elsewhere. Let's see, I used to do bullet journaling, and the only reason I couldn't keep up with it, I think, is probably because I had undiagnosed ADHD. But I have little mood trackers and habit trackers. So these are just like giant skewers of Dungo. I see where cat butt art, yes. Did I see the photo that you DM'd me? I have not. I will go look. Yes! I will save that later. Thank you, Fantasy. You got the weird pose. We got this. The look of ultimate disapproval. But yes, I used to do bullet journaling, and I struggled keeping up with it, probably because of my undiagnosed ADHD. But I have these little taiyakis that I drew, and I'm very proud of them. I will eternally be proud of them, and I want to turn these into a sticker sheet that's on like a matte paper, so that if you want to do your own bullet journaling, and you want to have a mood tracker of just broken up taiyaki bits that you can color in yourself, then that will be something that people can buy from my shop, and I'm really excited to work on those. And I just haven't had the opportunity because I wasn't doing any artwork, but stream is mostly for doing art. So maybe we'll work on that in the future. We'll make some sticker sheets together. How about that? Would you guys like that? I think my energy is coming back up now. My medicine has started to kick in, and I've finally woken up. So my energy levels are rising. Unfortunate for NB, who's probably already asleep to the sound of my voice. Sorry, NB, I might wake you up again with energy. Ooh. Necromancer, don't do that! Curse you. Yawns are contagious even through emojis. What has the world become? What has science done? We shall never recover from this. Yeah. So, I think we're going to be doing some sticker sheets in the future as well. You definitely need another cup. We'll go make another cup of coffee, man. That's what's going to keep you going throughout the day. I'm definitely going to need some water, because otherwise I'm going to crash a little bit from the caffeine drop. And well, my blood pressure is high lately. I feel like my blood pressure is still low. So, oh god, I've had coffee, now I have the sniffles. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when I drink coffee. I get a runny nose. That's why I usually drink tea. And I only had coffee this morning because I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Yeah. Let's see. What else have we got in our hidden files? A long time ago, I did also an apothecary theme for the mood tracker. I'm doing show and tell today, apparently. Nope, we don't want to open a new home clipboard. There we go. And it sort of had this bit of a Hobbit theme to it, plus apothecary. So like we used a Lord of the Rings font that I redid by hand and modified myself. And I was really into pencil crayon art at the time. And I got really good with pencil crayons after I did these pieces. Let's see. The next one. You can tell that it was the release of Final Fantasy VII Remake. And this spread turned out really well too. The mood tracker was just like an experience bar around the picture of Cloud. Let's see if I can find that and take a picture of the finished one. Oh. This is gonna take a bit of interesting maneuvering because the bullet journal that it's in is actually under my lamp and is acting as my lampstand. So I'm gonna have to move a lot of things. My avatar might do some weird stuff. You might hear some stuff falling. Hopefully I grab the correct book. Ah! Chaos! Destruction! Oh, I found the art cards. I did grab the right book, in fact. Let's see. The finished page was actually really kind of awesome. So I'll go quick drop that into my Discord. Just temporarily. Yeah, I knocked over a lot of stuff. I am Chaos Incarnate. Neff sending me the picture as well. Oh, what did you say? Yes, I'm gonna have to make some emotes for the channel that are actually relevant. Let's see. So this spread actually turned out really well in the end. Of course, everything's on paper, and I was trying to color the whole background black, but the habit tracker turned out really nice. I would take a picture of the actual spread layout, but it's got my notes on it. And I would have to, like, scribble those out before I showed you guys. But I was particularly proud of this spread. So what I'll do is I'll drop these in my little personal Discord so that I can grab them. Is that all for this one? Yeah. Well, I'll see what's in it first, but I will switch to BRB. I did make these spreads while I was not well, so I just don't want to have private information and thoughts and stuff, because these are basically a diary. And I don't want to be a bummer. Let's see what else. The rest of the spread I was pretty proud of. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Alright. Let's switch back. Sorry, there's no music in the scene. The walking pad is great. It's working wonders. I am now down below the weight limit of the walking pad, so it will last longer now. So this was the weekly layout. Oh, let me move that up a little bit. This was the weekly layout of the thing. So each day had a little like experience bar for what my mood was, and over the course of the day I would color it in with my mood. So the weekends are a good example of how the mood meter would get colored in if it were like a full day and my mood changed throughout the day. I really liked it. The writing sideways in the book was a bit interesting, but I would just turn the book on its side and write that way. But yeah, like I would track the weather and my weight, like even in 2020. I was still quite happy. And you can see like I've been struggling with it for a long time. That was after the pandemic started, and that's when my weight just ballooned. And basically I hover around there, but recently my weight went way up, and I don't know why. So I went to see my doctor, and he did all sorts of tests, and everything's fine. I just not moving enough. So that's why we did the walking pad. and I have done 2 miles on it now, and it's working quite well. And after stream, I will be doing another half mile, and then in the evening, I'll do another one. So I'm trying to do 1 mile a day until I get up to 3.7, which is approximately 6 kilometers a day. The other page, we're not going to save that. The other page is just the calendar. And that turned out really cool. I was kind of proud of that. That's done with pencil, crayons, and marker, and a silver pen. And I was rather proud of that. One of the problems I was having with bullet journaling too is not only like coming up with a monthly spread and actually doing it consistently, but also the paper is too thin. I need something that's more of an art paper. Most people just use bullet journaling as like notes, right? There are a couple out there that are sort of artist grade, but they're very expensive. They're not worth it. But I think digitizing these, I think would be really cool. Like properly digitizing and having pages that people could buy and print and then color in their own would be a lot of fun. And I think doing that as sort of like a pseudo monthly thing would be really cool, and you can just like change it for whichever month you want. But yeah, that's the bullet journaling stuff that I did. Now my desk is a disaster. Do I have anything else interesting in here? There's a lot of like really nice pieces of art in here. I'll have to take photos of these and edit out the information and post them to the Discord once I've got that set up. I did one that I'm really proud of, but I didn't finish the month because my mom had an accident that month while we were at my cousin's wedding, and she had lost her memory. She tripped and fell and hit her chin on the concrete, and for the next few hours she was like, what happened? Why do I hurt? What happened? Why do I hurt? It was like a broken record, and it was the most terrifying moment of my life because she tripped right in front of me and I couldn't catch her. It just happened so fast. If I'd been able to catch her, maybe things would be different. Maybe she might not have ever had her stroke. I don't know. But whenever I was in the hospital as a kid, I would always be given a gift of a stuffed flamingo. And so I went to the hospital gift shop where we were, and they didn't have any flamingos, which is weird for a hospital gift shop. It's kind of strange, but like if you want like weird animals, they usually have them in hospital gift shops. But all they had were these like little tiny like hand, like I guess about the size of a mouse, of stuffed animals. Those were the only stuffed animals they had, and one of them was a chicken. And so they're like stress ball sized. So I got her the stress chicken, and that's eventually what jogged her memory. She would be like, oh, where did this come from, to my dad? and he would tell her over and over again. And then a few hours later, she's like, oh, the chicken that Say got for me. And that's when we knew that her brain had rebooted itself. And she was fine after that. It's kind of like she literally jostled her hard drive into a loop. And it was terrifying. I can't express how terrifying that was. It was probably more terrifying than the story, to be honest. So whenever somebody stumbles in front of me, I have a traumatic response to that. I finally started to get over that. So when Sai is like walking next to me and she like trips and stumbles, I don't have like a racing heart anymore. And that was like, God, what year was that? I don't even remember. It was like 2018. I think. I have to look through this thing. Okay, it was August 2019, I guess. But man. That's okay, Fantasy. So I didn't finish that spread. I didn't finish filling it out. But this was the mood tracker for that month. All I did was put smiley faces on the birds after that. And by smiley faces, like some of them were happy, some of them were sad, worried, you know. There was a lot going on. There were days I would go from like really angry to really happy. The cats are fighting. But yeah, I drew a page full of birds and it's the cutest thing. Necromancer! Dude. I'll leave some for other people, man. I really appreciate it, though. Thank you. If I could find a job, I would buy stuff for myself. But this I now sort of consider my work. I think we'll digitize this picture eventually. We'll digitize all the birds and then we can shift them around. But I really like the composition of this one. It turned out really well. That one red and green bird. You know what day that was. No, he hasn't spoiled me again. But he did get some stuff for me that's for Conquest. I don't know if you want me to say or not, but like people can see what you gift me on Throne anyways. I'll wait till he responds. I'm just looking at those little birds and I just love them. I love tiny burbs. Okay, I can't resist. Birds are nature's ornaments, and they're wonderful. And they belong outside. I would never keep pet birds. I think that's mean. Okay, you don't care. Alright, so you got me like a little tea set that's very reminiscent of the tea shop that I'm going to be running. We might actually be able to use those in that tea shop. which is great. Meow. I'm guessing my roommate turned off her CPAP because River is at her door going meow. And he also got me a Dizhe, which is a Chinese flute. This one is in the D key. So the Chinese bamboo flute has different keys. I used to play like the classical flute. I played it in grades 7 and 8. And I was actually surprisingly decent at it. Again, the undiagnosed ADHD prevented me from really pursuing anything in music. I always thought that, I was just bad at it, but it turns out that it's probably because of the ADHD and the language processing problems that I have in relation to the ADHD that I was struggling with music and math. Because music and math in themselves are a form of language and communication. But now that I'm taking the meds, like I'm learning German and I want to add Ukrainian on top of that. The only French on Duolingo is France French. That's not going to do me very well in Canada because Quebecois is basically a different language at this point. They need a Quebecois French. I'm going to need to do all of the performances. I have severe performance anxiety. Streaming seems to work for me because I'm not using my real face. Whenever I made like a YouTube video that had real me in it, I couldn't do it. I would I think I did them just fine, but it's because there's nobody in front of me. But I will have to practice the shit out of that flute. My roommate's gonna be so mad. It's gonna be interesting learning a Chinese flute. Let's hope that one is French Canadian confuses your wife. Is your wife like France French? Does she know France French? French Canadian is basically French slang. And it has become, it's almost like a Creole, where it's its own language, but it's constructed of two different languages and has a linguistic drift. You should add a drum set. No. If there's one instrument I am the worst with, it is drums. I have very bad rhythm skills. You're missing half the vowels there, Fantasy. You tired? Were you awake all night again? I was definitely struggling last night. There's that yawn. They're hiding, waiting to come out. Yeah, she's France French, so that's not surprising. Quebecois is essentially a different language. They call it French, but it's not actually French. They should just call it Quebecois. I honestly, like, if I were from Quebec, I would also... Taiko drum set. We have somebody who plays taiko drums, like, in competition at Conquest. Nef. For the neighbors and roommate, yeah. Yeah, we have somebody who plays taiko. I think taiko drums are really cool. The sushi place that I go to here has a taiko drum in it, and you're actually allowed to hit it. Nobody ever does, but it's cool. I would be too afraid to like try and learn drums because I don't want to bother the neighbors below me. The neighbors above me, they're like the cast of Stomp. Okay, they have young boys and they're always running, and while the floor between us is solid concrete, it transfers thumps so well. One of the reasons why I had trouble getting to sleep last night is because I was just drifting off when there was this absolutely atrocious crash from upstairs. And that woke me up. And if I get woken up from that state, I'm done. It's too late. My heart is racing. I've gone into full alert mode, and I'm done. There's no more sleep happening. That's just how it is. I'm also a very light sleeper. So, like, I will hear stuff in the apartment hallway, and if people are too loud, or, like, my door gets bumped for any reason in the hallway, keep in mind, that's on the other side of the unit from me, and, I will wake up from that. If I hear the door, or anything near the door, I wake up. And I think it's because, I used to be a security guard. Except for when I'm this tired, if I fall asleep when I'm this tired, I will be dead to the world. River, what are you doing? What are you doing, kid? Wow, my avatar really slows down when I turn that way. That's strange. But yes, I also have a little bit of skill with the guitar. I have just an acoustic guitar, classical acoustic guitar. My arthritis is really bad in my hands, so I don't play very often. But music has always been one of those things that I really love, but I've always been kind of bad at. Guess if I make my dream happen, I'll add space for Sega. What? Oh, you mean like the LARP town, right? We have very similar dreams, you and me. You and I have them, yes. You and I have very similar dreams. What I need is like an old campgrounds. That's what I need. I need to buy an old campgrounds. One of those ones that hasn't really been like cared for since the 90s or something. It's just gone wild and derelict. I think that would be fun to recover that land and have like little pockets where communities can set up their camps as opposed to just like the big fields. Of course, we would have to get a tree doctor like Conquest. You have several dreams. Don't we all, though? Especially if we have ADHD. We've got lots. We never know what we want to do with our lives. And now I know that I haven't been able to figure out what I wanted to do with my life because I have ADHD and I have too many dreams and too many hobbies. But so far, this has been my favorite one because I get to hang out with you guys and show you my drawings. There's a kitten under my feet. Who is it? Is that a Rivy? Yeah? It is Rivy. Come here, baby. Well, this might be Velcro. It's hard to tell. I'll know when he screams. Oh, I think this is Rivy. Yeah, this is Rivy. He's got the nose bump. Rivi has a particular profile. Do you smell my kufifi? The only good meme to come out of Donald Trump was a kufifi. And we don't know whether he was talking about COVID or coffee. We still don't know what he was talking about. I go 100% into something as long as it's interesting to me and then I move on. Yes, that's ADHD. Yep. Hello? He's a soft, jiggly baby. He's actually being pretty quiet right now. Normally, when I pick him up, he's like, nah! And he's scrim. He doesn't know what he was talking about. Oh. Let's bring you cat ASMR again here. And everything on my desk crashing ASMR. Loud number 2 in the back. Oh, load number 2. Can you guys hear the purrs? Oh, you can definitely hear those guys. The best. This is the stream now. It's River Stream. Rivi, you're famous. There's so many people listening to you purr. He's a happy baby. Alright. He's the ADHD child, so if I hold him for too long, he gets very upset. To be honest, you might still be able to hear him purring from here. He's like full motorboat mode right now. Let me know if you guys can still hear him. Yeah. Hi, Potato. He's more like a zucchini. He's sort of long and lanky. Percini. Tesla's the potato, because he's a tiny potato. And that's a shame. It's a shame you can't hear this cat purring. Evil laughter. I'm sorry we haven't done any drawing today. I feel a little bit bad for that, but I also know that if anything I try to produce today will just look like garbage. But we've got cute birds. Let's move the microphone closer to the kitten. I'll just have to speak more softly. Can you hear him now? You should be able to hear him now. Welcome to the cat ASMR stream. How you doing, Rivi? Are you a happy baby? Meow. Alright, I'll see you later, Neff. You have a good day. We will have probably raided out by the time you get back. Have a safe grocery trip. I hope you get many good deals. Whoa. There he goes. He wants to scream now. Meow. Hey, baby. Oh, now he's playing with the mouse and the microphone. Hey. Kiss your belly. Yeah. Sorry, I go all ooh-woo for the cats. That was my stomach. Apparently, my stomach is unhappy with me just having liquids. Thank you for not waterboarding me with hydrates today. I think my stomach would be very upset if you had. He's actually pretty quiet right now. Let's turn down the microphone a bit so we're not clicking anymore. Oh, he's found his tail. He's on his back in my arms, and I just grab his tail by the base, and I just wave it at his face, and he just goes nuts for it. So he's just all teeth right now at his own tail. He's got it. Oh, he's lost it again. There we go. I'm gonna tilt it back towards him. How to keep this child busy. You doing good, Rivy? He's such a good boy. They're all good boys. I miss our old boy Atlas, but you know, that's life. He was loved. And Rivy and Velcro are like they're in combination, they're kind of like Atlas together. They have qualities similar to him. In the fact that Rivy is the loud one and the playful one. He's loud and playful, whereas Velcro is the quiet, moody, and hungry one. And sits like a movie star cat. But he has the opposite of Rivy's voice, where Velcro opens his mouth and no sound comes out. I think only dogs can hear him. Either that, I'm just going deaf in my old age, but I'm pretty sure that that Velcro is just so high-pitched that humans can't hear him. He's getting whiny. When he gets like this, I like to pat his side, and he goes bah, 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 bah. Okay, baby. I will release him now. He wants to go. But that's kitty meows for you. Obligatory stream cat time. I wish to some degree that I was on camera so that I could show you cats. But that's that. We've been going for almost 2 hours. We're just 5 minutes shy. But I also think that I'm probably going to have to go soon. So I think we'll find someone to raid. And hopefully tomorrow we will be back into doing actual art. Oh my god, how many things do I have open here? CNOT is going to be the one we raid. Because only Moko is on, and Moko is far too high energy for me right now. Yeah, we need quiet energy. Hopefully CNOT's working on something interesting today. I mean, he's always working on something interesting. So I will see you guys next time, probably tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll get some sleep. I'll try not to sleep today. I have to take Rumi to her physio appointment, so I'll be getting a good walk in. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out in Art Show and Tell today. And hydrate for the road. All right, make sure you get your drinks, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you all. Thank you for coming. You make my day so much better. And I hope you all have a good day. Be happy. And know that you guys are all fabulous and breathtaking and awesome. So, and thank you for the gifts, Necromancer. You spoil me too much, man. And yeah, have a good day. I'm gonna stop being awkward now. Bye.